Hello, fellow watchers and enjoyers. Ash and Piggy here from Watching Wolford bring you another edition of the Watching Wolford podcast. It's episode number 69. Nice, there we are. Today's episodes are going to cover the biggest storylines and takeaways from week 15 of 2024. Been doing whodunit too much. All the episodes from the 22nd all the way to the 25th of April 2024. The main storylines are Jade's exit. This one's a little sub-story because it's just, Meg. Sonya's pregnant. Woo! Yeah, we'll talk about it for about 2 minutes. Brittany has Usher syndrome and the truth gets revealed. So Whitney's big secret is out. Yolande's struggling, of course. The aftermath. Going to talk about that a little bit. Not too much there, just some important things to get through. And finally, the marathon episode and Nadine's baby bombshell. All that and more in the podcast. But first, as always, I mention this every single time. Regular viewers will fucking hate this one. The first half an hour of the podcast is us talking shit, talking about the week, talking about the channel, etc., etc. And then the 30-minute mark onwards is us talking about the EastEnders. So if you just want to hear about the EastEnders, skip to the 30-minute mark. But if you want to hear us shoot the shit for about half an hour, keep watching. So yeah. All right, Piggy. How you doing, mate? How you been?
I've been doing good. I'm just chilling out, matching out cool. Playing some people outside the school.
Shooting.
Shooting some people. That doesn't matter.
Can't even get the fucking Fresh Prince rap right, man. Come on.
I haven't seen the show in years. I've only seen about 5 episodes.
Yeah, I barely watched the show anyways. I still remember it. That theme tune is cultural impact, alright? That's all I'll say.
Okay, I'm sorry, Will Smith. I'm sorry. Please don't slap me. I might enjoy it. I'm doing good. Funny kettle story that I brought up to Ash, but he doesn't know the kettle story. So, my dad sometimes puts the kettle on the hob, just to when the hob's off, of course.
I suppose so just the you have one of those fucking whistling kettles, don't you?
Yes.
I don't know why. I don't know fucking why. Does it actually have the fucking switch on it?
Yeah, it has the switch on.
Okay, I was gonna say I thought it was one of the I thought it was the kettle that everybody brings out when the power goes off. You have to get the kettle that you put on the hob and you boil it and it sizzles.
No, our kettle does sizzle though, but used to. So he puts the kettle on the hob when making tea because it was up to the extractor fan, so it doesn't destroy the walls. Don't ask. So he was doing a pizza yesterday for us, and he by accident turned on the hob. He didn't know he turned on the hob, so he was like, "Jesus, son, there's the smell of rubber in here." Oh fuck! The kettle burned. The kettle burned on the hob. It nearly hit the live wire. He nearly blew up the kitchen.
Jesus. Oh yeah. No, I've never done anything like that personally. I've always managed to avoid doing stupid shit like that.
It's not like me fucking uncle. I think he was Uncle Jimmy down in the flats in Tagmon, where he got petrol oil or something. I don't know what the oil was, and he just drenched the clothes in it. It's not petrol. It was some sort of oil. I think he basically threw it in the washing machine, and the flats absolutely stunk for 3 days. He's also the famous guy. I don't know if I told you this story, but his son shit on one of the staircases, on the stair steps. So me Uncle Bill, my Uncle Crab went out and he got a sock. So he put it in a sock and hung it out of his door.
How old was the kid?
I think the kid was about 10.
Ah, come on. Not at the age of 10. Why is he shitting on the stairs?
Also famously, famously that same uncle. He also, not Jimmy, the other one, the crab. He fell through the banister one time, and his head just got stuck. But the problem is, he's a very, you know, like Kingpin, where he's just a big round guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Just imagine him, but not round, it's just outwards, like he's just rotund. Like, like, like my uncle told me that like when he walked up the stairs now, he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's gonna be me in 5 years time. What am I saying?
Better not, man. Better not. You're not
but
getting into
like I
that
know,
fucking side.
but like yeah, there was also a time where I think he put aluminium in the microwave. Like he had some sort of tinfoil in the microwave.
Fucking hell. What are they teaching you in Ireland? Fucking teaching you anything? Don't put the fucking kettle on the hob when there's shit in the oven. Or just don't put the hob on. Fucking burning this fucking kettle. Don't fucking fall through the banister. Don't shit in the fucking stairs. Fucking... Lads, come on. Please.
He also, because in Taiwan, the flats, there was a pub beside it. So years ago, there used to be a door that would lead you right into the pub. They have obviously barricaded it off now. But when I was like 3, Uncle Jim came up to me and was like, "You know what, sonny boy? You know where you're going?" I go, "Yeah, where am I going?" Going to the pub. Brought me in, and all the pub lads get me like sweets for Halloween. My dad just went, "Where was he?" He's in the pub getting sweets. It was very nice. Also, there was
Carry on.
and the last story I want to say about my time down in Tagmont is there was a child who was about 5. He's from the traveling community, and he said, "Watch this, ladies." Took off his pants, took off his shirt, took off his underwear, ran around the park naked. Respect it. Showing the ladies everything.
Public indecency. Just another day.
Yeah, but he's only 5. He'll be grand.
Yeah, true. I didn't really like wearing clothes when I was younger. So. Yeah. I blame the autism personally. I wasn't a big fan of clothes. I was just straight in them pants. Don't fucking look at me. Pants and a blanket. Wow. The dream. Living the fucking dream. I don't have any funny stories about this.
I also got shin splints in my legs. If you want shin splints, is when you don't do much exercise. Then you suddenly do too much exercise and your muscles basically just go, "Dad, please, please." So I went for a walk the other day up to the charity shop. Got absolute pains in my legs. Went to the K doc, which is basically an A&E service, but you need to book an appointment.
Yeah.
And they will see you. And then if they think it's worse, they'll just go, "Oh, look, mate, you have to go to the hospital." But they see me. The doctor just literally grabbed my leg. I went, "Ow," and he went, "Well, you've shin splits. Time to take some medication." So I went, "Fair enough, doc. Fair enough." Playing Subway Surfers match on it on my phone.
Sound.
Also, I refuse to uninstall Subway Surfers simply because I have a skin that barely anyone has. I have the Burger King man.
Yeah, between that, what's your proudest? Also, what have you been doing a shit ton of exercise? When would you?
I didn't do any exercise. I just went for a walk and my fucking legs broke.
I was like, I know you pretty well. I've known times where you've done your exercises. I haven't fucking heard of you doing any in a decent chunk of time. Fucking shin splints surprising. I mean, me neither, really. I did something to start the year, but then it's been pretty light on the fucking ground. So, who am I? I ain't judging.
How have you been?
Yeah, been alright. Last Friday, I went for a little picnic outside. That was nice. Grabbed one of those like cool little fucking yogurts from old Aldi. Grabbed one of them sushi packs. I bought myself, because have you seen any of these things? In one of my local shops, they were selling this like CBD infused drink. Yeah, heard anything about? Obviously, CBD is like the kind of calming agent in weed, in a sense. THC is the one that gets you high, but CBD, cannabinoid oil, pretty much can mellow you out, and people take it if they're in like chronic pain type deal. But fucking, so I was like, oh fuck it, I'll give it a try. Elderflower. The only elderflower I've ever liked is when I had it in this fucking amazing Pimm's that I've never been able to taste. I've never been able to get otherwise. When I was at a house party one time, and so sat out on this in the park, sun's fucking blaring on me, got me shorts out. Fucking, I go to have a drink of this elderflower. I'm just like, oh, what the fuck is this? Because, oh boy, fucking absolutely disgusting, man. Like, they weren't lying when they said it was CBD infused, because it's just, if anybody's ever had the CBD drops, it's like they just put about fucking 10 of those in the drink, like, ah. I don't mind the taste of weed, unsurprisingly. It's kind of fun. I kind of enjoy the aftertaste of weed. Not the aftertaste of CBD oil, because fuck me, that was absolutely revolting. Yeah, otherwise it's been chill. I did some commentary in a fucking esport game one night. That was a fun little thing that I didn't expect us to do. Thing I haven't touched in a couple years. It was one of the projects I went on before I did this a couple of years back. That was a decent chunk of time. Oh no, it's just been chilling really. I think that's been my week. Piggy's PC is about 3/4 of the way paid for, so
just one more week.
Yeah, just one more week or so, and then hopefully within like the first 2 weeks of the month, Piggy should have his new PC.
Yeah, I'll have to buy a cheap keyboard. I'm not going to buy an expensive one because fucking I'm not going to probably be using my PC for much. Let's be honest, mate. I'm probably not using it for much.
I mean, you're fucking paying for it. I hope you are.
I use it, but it won't be like my main. I can't describe. Do you know? I use my phone more, so I'll probably if I want to watch YouTube, I'll probably use my phone or something. But I probably will use it when playing retro games on it. It's not going to just be thrown in the corner. Maybe on a scale.
You'll use it a decent chunk. That's a hefty investment. I'll feel bad if you don't actually use it. Fucking decent chunk of money for it.
Mate, it's just one of those piggy things. You have to get used to. You buy him something, he's excited for the first 3 days, and then, oh, what you buy me? A Nintendo 3DS? Yay! Still sad me Nintendo 3DS got robbed. Still fucking sad about that.
Right, they're apparently doing you a favour. You weren't going to fucking use it anyways, were you?
I was playing WWE All-Stars. The sound system broke on it.
Yes, I said doing you a favour. But yeah, I mean, hopefully you fucking use it. If not, at least get to use it and not just tank your fucking phone whilst recording stuff. So at least it serves a purpose, serves a function.
It'll be a recording device, definitely.
Yeah.
Probably with my microphone as well, and camera, which is right here. Look at that. Look at that. So look, the camera is so on. Look, you can see me moving. Look, woo! Yeah. Hardly that camera's on. I'm working fine.
But Yeah, what else have I really done? I don't know, it's just been continued really. I did another episode of the Hollyoaks show, which is also, you know, been fairly decently received. As has pretty much all the Hollyoaks stuff I've done lately, which has been it's been really nice to see. I know that Hollyoaks is kind of at like a very peak of there's a lot of interest in it currently, and that's pretty sweet. And I do just I don't know, I hope that in like fucking I hope that when September rolls around and the fucking shit's changed, it's not like, yeah, Hollyoaks has been axed, and I'm just gonna be like, nah, nah, nah.
Did see a lot of comments commenting on people commenting on what they think will happen when EastEnders, like when would it inevitably end? And I enjoyed it. One comment got me very scared because I was like, Sky could get the rights, and I'm like, no, no, please, not Sky, anything but fucking Sky,
Sky's
please.
fine.
I've seen Sky handle wrestling. I'm scared to see them handle fucking handle EastEnders.
Yeah.
I do. I feel like
To be fair, the one thing that buckled me so much is the fucking throwaway. So peel back the curtain. That Should Charlie Jones return as Ben Mitchell video was a bit of a fucking joke video. We weren't actually suggesting that he should return. Like it's received. We've upset the fucking fandom. We've upset the Ballum stands. Like, well, no, actually, I think Ben. It's like, yeah, we're not fucking. Obviously, Charlie Jones isn't the fucking best Mitchell, is he?
He's only 5'2", lad. Yeah, I know he's only 5'2". Doesn't matter. Start thinking Chuck Park.
Like we record. I don't know what we recorded that video like a couple of weeks ago. It was fucking that video. I was like, I don't even know if we even put up. Like it's I don't even. And it's just the amount of comments we got on it. It just buckled me. It just. I don't know. Some things with YouTube. Sometimes you go for a bat and it fucking just swings out the park and you're like, what the fuck? I didn't even touch the fucking thing. I barely hit the fucking thing. I just hit it on the ground. It just bounced, and it's like that's just how YouTube works. Really, it's what the fuck's happening here? I just. So no, I don't think Charlie Jones should return as Ben Mitchell. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, at the time I was just like, all right, let's figure out. All right, Ben's left. Let's anger the Ballum stands. Fucking nailed it. That was good fun.
Someone thought I was high on the reason who done it. Which Ash informed me was yet they thought I was high, and I saw like fucking Loopy from yesterday. I was like, oh, they must just think I just had a lovely 420 day, you know, a lot of historic events happening on 420, you know, Hitler's birthday, Columbine High School shoot up, I believe.
Let's mention all of the the worst shit, of course.
A dog was born on 420, I'd assume. A cat was born on 420, I'd assume.
Yeah,
you know, all the good
stuff.
It was on the comments
who done it, and it's just like, yeah, Piggy, looks like you enjoyed 420 day, and I was just like, oh wait, they think you're high, and it's just like, yeah, Piggy's not high, he's just fucking sleepy. That's just sleepy Piggy. That's Piggy. I've just rolled out of fucking bed. Time to record. Fucking just rolling out of bed. Yeah, I'm here. Whilst watching the episodes, like just having a little snooze.
I am essentially, you know, like when you sit. I don't know if you had this before. You know, when you sit down with your dad and you watch a film. He's like, Dad, you watching the film? You watch the film? Dad, look, Batman's beating up Joker. Oh, just change the channel for what I want to watch. So I was watching that fucking film. I was watching that film. That's me. That's me. I'll just leave the call. Piggy won't know. Ash, I'm still fucking here.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, Piggy's been silent for a solid 3 minutes. You're still there, mate? Yeah. I'm still here. But get out of the fucking bed, Piggy. It's because sometimes it's when doing Whodunit anyways, where it's like, well, this has been fucking. We've already delayed this because, like, some of the recording days, it's like, all right, because we used to do it at 11. We usually start 12 because, Piggy likes to watch the wrestling. Fair enough. Not going to police it. But then some days it's just like, well, I was awake at 11, and then I went for another nap, and now it's fucking 2 o'clock, and it's like, oh, fuck it. It's fucking hell.
Don't worry, I have an alarm clock. I have me dad who bangs on the door. He's like, fucking wake up, son. Fucking wake up. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, banging on the door, like, just belts the door. Elbows it sometimes.
I mean,
Jesus Christ.
You could also set an alarm clock if you really wanted. I'll be real with you, mate.
I know it could, but it's better to have that feeling that someone's going to break in when you have your dad screaming at you going, wake the fuck up, son. Wake the fuck up. Ash is going to be disappointed if you don't get up and fucking record. Wake the fuck up. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like someone's squatting your house, like, get the fuck out of the bed. Now I'm not telling you again. Oh, Jesus.
I mean, the other day, I was gonna get up relatively early. And then I just peek my head up and I hear this fucking buzzing. I'm like, oh shit, alright, what's happening? Then I look around and I just see this fucking wasp just I'm like, oh fucking hell, here we go. So and it's warm, it's sunny. I'm under the fucking covers. I got new bed sheets, they're purple now. Mate, I've been DIYing up a storm. I'll get to that in a minute, but fucking just under these blankets, sweating my tits off, like, zzz, I'm like, oh, fuck off. And, mate, it was like a fucking, it was like I was the contraband and this wasp was the fucking, like, police officer searching my cell. I'm like, don't fucking see me, please. And this fucker just searched the whole room before he fucked off. Even then, he went into the bathroom. And one of my brothers doesn't like wasps. I don't know if he's allergic or he's just scared of them. So I had to fucking corral this wasp. Fucking. I like the sun. The sun's alright. I'm getting used to it now. Fuck wasps.
I'm just imagining, do you know the Benny Hill song? I'm just imagining that play when you're running around chasing the wasp. It's just fucking that play. You're running around chasing the wasp and the wasp chasing you. You're holding a newspaper. It flies up
doing the Scooby-Doo going in between the rooms. Fucking. But no, yeah.
Do you do the running on the spot? Spot.
It's fucking
right.
Sound effects as well. Just fucking hit that.
Row.
I've been fixing problems, mate. Look at me. The curtains are done. The soundproofing's on the wall. I fixed the bathroom light finally after about 2 years of it not working. I did something else. Yeah, it works again. I changed our shower curtain because our shower curtain was fucking disgusting. That's sorted. Mate, I'm being proactive. I say proactive. Some of these problems haven't been fixed in years. But I did a lot of them within the same span of 2 weeks, so I'm being proactive, alright?
How did you fix the bathroom light, man?
I mean, you just change the bulb.
Did you? Is it like a round bulb or is it like one of them bulbs that's just twisting?
No, it's more like it's kind of more like it's got like two like kind of like round type fittings to it, so it looks like a letter B.
B for Barry.
B for bitch. What else I've been doing? I think I mentioned I think I finished. Yeah, Fallout was done a while ago. I finished Fallout. It's a good show. You should watch it if you like it. Everybody around me watched it mostly. Yeah, no, it's just been chilling, honestly. Been getting on with things, having a good time. No real fucking stresses. I'm pretty content with where we're at. Where we're at with the content. Pretty content with where things are at. Might do less of the wrestling channel videos. Do love doing ECW. It might lessen some of the other podcasts we do. Might do that. But
says that he's going to create another podcast.
Nah,
I'm going to do a podcast to stop doing the podcast.
Nah, it might be downsizing. Just, ECW's grand. Anything else? I don't know.
I've been getting excited because, just a side note to pay back the curtain for ECW, we're slowly we're at the start of October, which means there's 2 months left
October
until I get my Christmas shirt. Yeah, we're in October 2006. 2 months till Christmas, which I'll be getting my Christmas shirts out for that video, hopefully. Just to make it
be doing that in the fucking heat of summer.
Not a Christmas jumper, just a Hawaiian Christmas shirt.
I don't have a Christmas shirt, mate.
I'll do it to make it feel like we're in Christmas, and we're basically setting up for one of the worst. Well, I haven't seen this pay-per-view, so I actually can't give my opinion.
I've seen a good chunk of it.
Yeah, we're setting up for one of the worst pay-per-views of all 6. December to Dismember, where the company went, you know, it'd be a great idea. We do this one match every year, the Elimination Chamber. It's called something else in Germany, and it'll be great crack. We have a New Year's resolution. So are we doing it this time? Yeah, it's extreme. Oh. And then like half the stars on it, like the match card wasn't even properly filled out. No. So they're like, we need to get guys from SmackDown and Raw. And it's, can this not just be an ECW show? That's no, fair enough.
No.
And then it goes away for a year. The Chamber does, and it just come back to that way. Fun fact. So yeah, I'm excited to like ramp up to 07, and then going back and watching all the pay-per-views for 06, for Raw and SmackDown. Not looking forward to fucking the Rumble 06, where it's like, Eddie Guerrero, Eddie. Oh, it's just been dead now for about 3 months. Can we stop it? Eddie.
I mean, I'll always jump at the drop hat to watch a Rumble. It's always probably the best show of every year.
No, don't mind the Rumble. It's just when you bring up the guy who's been dead for like 2 months.
I get it. But yeah, so
it's one of my.
I think fundamentally, things are all heading in a pretty good place. No real hiccups, honestly. This week was back to normal. After last week's chill, been pretty refreshed. I feel like basically, if we didn't have that really long week if we didn't have that really long weekend, it probably would have been a bit worse. But nah, it's been pretty fucking good, honestly. I'm pretty content where things are at. So yeah.
There's a remix I found. You know, heaven is the only place on earth.
Yeah.
Someone did a remix where it has. Someone did that, but it has Brother Ooh in it, and I love it.
Who?
Do you know that meme of that guy who's like, Brother Ooh? What's that, brother? Brother Ooh?
Nah, no fucking clue.
But someone added fucking that to the song. It's just like, hey, it's the only place. It's something like that, and then it's just Brother Ooh added into it. I can send you the link to the song if you want.
I'm alright, mate. Only listen to bangers. Don't need to replace that song with anything. Fuck you. No, I don't want your fucking music remix. Only listen to actual song. Yeah, we got about a minute or two. What else have we got for the final bit of the podcast? Anything to tease? Anything that we've been working on?
No, nothing we've been working on. I've been listening to Taylor Swift's Love Story again. Only that song, but I just can't listen to it now without thinking of fucking Jeffrey Dahmer or Dahmer, whatever you call him.
Oh yeah, because the fucking.
Someone did Love Story, but it is Dahmer, and I just can't fucking listen to the song anymore. I'm just waiting for the bit where it goes Romeo or Romeo. All I hear now is Aglio Olio in my head. I'm not fucking Romeo or Romeo. So yeah, that's my one thing. Fuck you, Rufus Rice, for doing that.
Ravioli, give me the formuoli. There we are. That's what I hear instead. Not sure why you're picking "Love Story" of all songs to listen to by Taylor Swift. There's a lot of other bangers in there.
I listen to Anti-Hero as well. Sometimes.
You know, you get yourself some Wildest Dreams sung about. I'm not a Taylor Swift fan particularly. Some of the songs are decent. Not that who the fuck cares if I am. But you know, there's like not Love Story. There's fucking Wildest Dreams, a story about, you know, don't be sad that it's over. Be happy that it happened. You know, enjoy the memories whilst it lasts. A pretty banger. Bad Blood, you know, still an absolute tune. Fuck, what other? Yeah, just Anti-Hero and some of the other stuff. Absolute tune.
Did she do Shake It Off, or was that one else?
No, she did that. Not when I'd bring up in the conversation about Taylor Swift bangers, but just me, you know, just me, maybe. But yeah, we've reached the half-an-hour mark of the podcast. If people want any more shit like that, give us some fun little topics. We'll fucking run it a mile. But yeah, let's talk about the EastEnders. As I said earlier, the topics are going to be Jade's exit, Sonya's pregnant, Brittany exposes the truth, Yolande's struggling, and the marathon, and the Dean's baby bombshell. And we'll go in that order. So let's start with the Jade stuff. So Jade has received word that, you know, it's time to leave. I'm fucking leaving. See ya, boys. See ya. I'm leaving tomorrow. And the adults are like, all right, sounds fair enough. But Dean's like, I want to see ya. And she's like, well, I don't know. And she talks with Avani. And Jade gets Jean to take her. And then we get the standoff, you know? It's the one person. It is the one person who hasn't fucking... The one person that hasn't ever, like, thought bad of him, you know? Who's always had his back. So, it's going to be interesting to see how Dean tries to get Jade back on side. And so... But the good thing is Jean is still there, and Jean's like, he's been a weasel. He's been a rat. Don't listen to him. Rat. Yes.
Do you know what Jean reminds me of? Do you know, like, when you oh fuck, you know, like when you're messaging someone and like you need a hype man to back you up. Jean is that hype man in the back. Fucking you fucking mess with her.
The best hype man I've ever seen. And it wasn't even a person. The best hype man I've ever seen. I was sat next to someone when I was taking... I think I was taking health and social care. Who the fuck knows why? No fucking clue why I was taking that class. What, me caring for someone? Nah. Not a fan. But fucking... But the person I was sat next to had a reminder in her phone saying, reminder, he ain't shit. And I'm like, oh, that's fucking sick. That's amazing. Fucking love that. That's just imagine. Just check the phone. He ain't shit. Yeah, he's not. It's fucking. Oh, I've never forgotten about that. Fucking hilarious. It's so perfect. And that is what Jean does for Jade. Just reminder, you bitch. But, you know, he continues it, and Dean keeps trying to manipulate her, you know? He keeps trying to be like, oh, you know, but that's all lies, you know? They wouldn't believe it. And he keeps trying to get her on side. But, and then Jade's angry, because he's like, why have you never actually asked what I want to do? And she's like, yeah, I know that I was dying. And he's like, yeah, but it was because you were dying. Like, I just never thought about it. But then she kind of tricks him in a way. She plays him at his own game. Because she's like, yeah, so, you know, doing the medication, that was, you know, all because, well, it was only an accident, right? You didn't really mean to do it, did you? And he's like, oh, no. And then she just completely just gets all the stuff she needed to hear, gets the closure she needs, fucking stands up and yells at him saying, I wish you rotten hell. She just spits at him, which, not a fan of the spitting personally, but he is a fucking absolute piece of shit prick and deserves it.
Well, to defend my queen, she did not spit at him; she spat on the floor. So.
Yeah, but point still stands. But yeah, it's nice to finally see Jade realize how much of a wrong on Dean is. And I know people say like, "Oh, Shabnam would never have let her go there," but you know, at the end of the day, if your daughter keeps being like, you know, I want to know my dad, and they don't stop talking about it, and you know. You kind of, it's that thing where the kids have to make their own mistakes because they're not just gonna learn from it. You know, where you have to have your own kind of dose of reality. Like, oh shit, yeah, he's just a massive piece of shit, isn't he? But yeah, I don't know. Some people say that as like a complaint. Like, yeah, in character, Shabnam probably wouldn't have let Jade stay with Dean, but also. I mean, look, we have to make some fucking allowances for characters, right? The actress probably isn't going to return. Like, you know, Jade's character was interesting enough for the short little period she's been here, so I'll allow it. I am the chairman. I'll allow it. And yeah. Jade then, she apologizes to Linda and goes, I hope you finally get closure, which is like, oh, fucking hell, fair play, Jade. You fucking... I feel like she grew up about fucking 5 years through that one, like, conversation with Dean. Like, just suddenly became the most mature fucker ever. It's fantastic. And then she leaves in the front of Harvey's cab. That's Jade done. That's her gone off the show. The actress stint is over. She, lasted about 4 or 5 months? I'd say it was decent enough. Didn't really get to do much, but served the purpose of being the one person who Dean felt he could have left. And honestly, perhaps the last of Dean for now. As, you know, EastEnders do love to do their little foreshadowing shots. Just like how... when Keanu and Sharon, like, shagged in the toilets, it showed engaged on the fucking knob as the toilet thing did, and they would get engaged. You know, they shut the hatch on him. You know, he's locked up for good, seemingly. So, obviously we'll see him at some point soon. But it could be him, like, getting shelved for a little bit. Do you reckon?
I do... like again, you know me, name no me if I didn't give it to me. So if she slapped or did something to Jean, like not throttle her, but like just how can I describe? Like just grab her, right, and then just the security guard runs over and goes, Jean, like this is why you're in here. Like I understand it wouldn't fit the storyline, but just because if you have a hype man beside you going, he ain't scared, he ain't the man, who's the fucking man, who's the fucking man? Who's that fucking man? You are Jay. Sorry, neighbors. Then you know you get mad because you be like, oh, Gene, you bipolar bitch. Will you shut the fuck up? Will you just shut up? Like I'm surprised he didn't get more and more aggressive.
I mean, I think it's just he got aggressive enough. It showed it showed the mask slipping, right? He couldn't recover his way out of this one. But yeah, no, it was good stuff, and I mean, it still paints the question: when the fuck is Shirley getting here? Like, it's like, oh, okay, you know, Jade's getting fucking poisoned. Maybe Shirley will return. Nope. When the fuck is Shirley actually getting back? Like, who the fuck knows? Honestly, I really do look forward to it. But yeah, no. So perhaps the last of Jade and perhaps the last of Dean for now. So going from that to the little sub story, Sonya's finally pregnant. I know you wanted to kind of talk about this one.
I did. It's I don't know if people will know the famous Olympian like photo, but I was like her angle at the 1996 Olympics. you don't know, he's basically holding the medal, but he's doing a crying face. That was really when exciting. He's like, I'm pregnant recently. Where is it God? Where is it God? Yes. Because sorry, you got a wrestle talk fucking video, like notification, sorry. But like, yeah, it was just, oh, thank God they're pregnant. Thank God. Thank God. We can be over with this.
Yeah, it's nice that they're not spinning their own wheels. And yeah, I look forward to it. It's nice to see that we are progressing. What else about this? The one thing that was also nice, Whitney's reaction to hearing that they were pregnant was wholesome as fuck, because she like nearly cries herself. Just gives a massive hug. That was nice. I'm looking forward to the next stage of this story. Like, please don't let it end in heartbreak. Just let them have the baby, please. Please.
Well, Reese, something has to happen to. Sorry, just my chest. Something has to happen to Reese. So, yeah. So, looking forward to your sons being pregnant. You know, me and Natalie Cassidy are that close. You know, home slice. Of course, we're related to her. Of course, famously, Ash is related to her. We don't know how he's related to her, but he's just related to her. I just, whenever I think of Natalie Cassidy, I just think of that BBC clip, but that's it. Just, oh, we're bringing in a famous actor. Oh, Steve McFadden. Let's get no Natalie Cassidy. Like, I feel like that's how the child's gonna be born. It's just fucking, oh, it's gonna be a boy. It's gonna be a girl. Oh, it's a lump of shite. Let's go.
Yeah, let's move on to talk about the Whitney stuff. The Whitney stuff, the main stuff. Fuck it. Let's rewrap some of this. Let's talk about the marathon instead. Let's go from the marathon first. Or Yolande, either or. Which one do you want to do?
We'll do Yolande. Yolande. Of course, my dad calls her Yolande. Yolande.
Fair enough. I like you're saying it like it's some fucking comedic genius. You fucking. Yeah, so Yolande is struggling in the aftermath of the sexual assault. She's struggling and wants to step away from the church. But Patrick doesn't realize and tells her, she's like, oh, you know, I want to spend some time with Patrick. You want to make sure everybody's safe. But fucking Patrick's like, nah, your faith means everything to you. You're not fucking abandoning your church. And she's like, yeah, great. It sounds. Cheers, Patrick. And Yolande, she starts to dress a bit more conservatively as well. Her usual style is kind of like not gone as such, but she was just kind of dressing up a lot more, kind of, you know, not showing any skin, or just not dressing how she usually would. So, you know, you can tell that she's struggling in the wake. And she really struggles to get through the church meeting, which is one of those things where, obviously, since we're seeing it and we know what happens, I just feel really bad because everybody's just looking at her, being so fucking upset, but just people aren't noticing. It's one of those things where you expect, you know, maybe someone will fucking be like, Yolande, are you okay? But no one's fucking doing it. Like, she looks so miserable.
But do you reckon because in storyline, or as I say, in case, like, the pastor went, yeah, Yolande, like, tried to, you know, have a little feel of the old Clayton pastor.
I don't think so.
Because I feel like he would do that.
I mean, he would do that, but he's not done it yet.
And I also do love. I just want to bring it up. I get to bring up my little Pastor Clayton moment of the week. I love, right? Stacey's like, oh yeah, I'll have a drink, shoulder to drink, and Pastor walks in, fucking, I'll handle this, love, like a superhero. On me.
Yeah, but
And he's just like,
the most dickish thing that he did though is he was talking about like, oh, you know, he was talking about Dean, and he's like, oh, you know, keeping up the act is quite hard. I'm like, fuck you, you're the prick here. You're a serial offender yourself. You're worse than Dean.
yeah, but that's the
and
thing.
He's fucking. It's the like. It's just him being a massive fucking hypocrite. Like
Yeah.
Fuck you, Pastor. You are the problem. All right. The amount of victims he has who haven't had justice is fucking infuriating.
Like, I just loved how he was chatting up fucking Stacey, just because like he's just like talking about Dee, and I'm like, if you're trying to hit on her, at least talk about her. Don't fucking be like,
I don't think he's hitting
you know
her.
what, Dean.
He's just talking to her.
But he got a drink, so like I'm a bit weary what he wants to do with them drinks now. Okay, so I need
fucking go there.
I need a police officer to go to the Queen Vic or go to the schools and talk about consent, like I had in 6th year when I was leaving school. I did. Like a dad came into our school. I went, right, kids, you can't send naughty photos online. And if you save naughty photos online, you'll get in trouble, and we'll be knocking at your door. And also, consent is key. Remember that, kids. Consent is key. Then he just fucked off.
Did you ever get the tea video?
What?
Did you ever
get
the tea video?
Oh yes, I remember having that in 4th year.
It's quite a confusing metaphor, really. Like, if someone's sleeping, they can't accept tea, and it's like, yeah. I don't know. It's always hard trying to get metaphors for things.
You can make them kids want some tea, or just fucking, you have the fucking tea. Just bottle it up. Have the fucking tea.
The old tea video talking about consent, which, you know, the pastor should fucking listen to. You prick.
I do like.
But please don't make it. You're gonna make it a thing like with Theo and Dean. Like, I love these characters. They're great.
No. I love like when Gardy or police going to school. I was like, drugs are not okay, kids. Don't do drugs. And you know that police officer definitely did not want to say don't do drugs, because he's definitely done ketamine in a field when he was 25. Like, did you ever get
them? Not sure he's doing that when they're 25, like, but fucking yeah, no, 19, sure. Not fucking 25. You know, I feel like beyond that point, you advance a bit more. You're not just doing party drugs anymore.
I don't imagine a police officer just doing ketamine in a field when he's only his police hat.
Like, at that point, I'd imagine you'd at least upgrade to doing E. You know, fucking get some speed on the go. Hypothetically, in a video game in Minecraft. There we are. Proverbial speed. None of it real.
Or you can get the speed like Flash. Just don't go anywhere near Hawaii when you're playing the Flash. That's all I will say.
Oh, speed like the Flash. Fucking hell.
Don't go anywhere near Hawaii.
You fucking said there for a second. I was about to get worried. But yeah, moving on from that. So Patrick makes her this lovely dinner, and like I said, we've seen that Patrick knows how to fucking cook. All his food looks absolutely fantastic. But
yeah. I'll go 1 minute and getting a drink.
All right, mate.
Continue.
Yeah. So professional. So Patrick makes her a lovely dinner. They cozy up, and Yolande she starts to feel a bit more normal for about 5 seconds. Until when Yolande goes to pick something up and Patrick touches her stomach, And obviously it triggers the trauma, right? It triggers the assault. So she understandably gets very upset and, doesn't really know how to feel about it. And this kind of results in her taking out some of the feelings on Patrick, but fundamentally she just kind of withdraws, I guess. She stops wanting to just stops contributing in a way. Just kind of like how when people get depressed, they kind of just shut down. That's kind of how Yolande's been. And Elaine generally tries to make Yolande feel better, but she doesn't really know how. She just offers her free drinks at the pub, and that's pretty much all of the Yolande stuff. Hello?
Hello, I'm back.
I was just laughing at the fucking, like, oh, hold on 1 second. It's like, could have paused it. Could have fucking... Did you just get it from the tap? Oh, it's new. Alright.
Also, eating a Lindt bar, so like, so if you hear me munching, guys, I'm just chewing a soft chocolate, Hold on.
In its natural habitat. But yeah, do you have anything to add to the Yolande stuff this week?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the scene. It's great to see Yolanda's actually doing something. I know that's not nice to say after Aiden Carter has been sexually assaulted, but
it's nice that the actress has been given shit like actual. It's what I say. It's why I describe Karen Taylor as being garbage the entire time. It was only at the last fucking week or two that she actually got interesting stuff to do. And it is cool because she went from a character who was shelved because of lack of ideas, and now she's kind of finally been allowed to actually have a proper storyline. So, it's nice that it's not just fucking one character getting all the storylines. But yeah, moving on to the marathon and Nadine's baby bombshell. So, the marathon episodes are fucking wild. Billy wants to propose to Honey because it's so Billy. Like, oh, big achievement. Let's not ruin. Well, you know, some people are like, all right, let's not embarrass them. Billy doesn't have that sense. Billy's like, oh, it'll be really special. And then Honey will probably be like, what the fuck, Billy? I just ran a marathon. I don't want to fucking marry you right now. For fuck's sake. Ask me around dinner or something. And then first bit he goes to hide the ring in a pancake. But Callum fucking moves all the pancakes about so he can't find it. And then he goes to propose, but Honey leaves.
Oh, wait, hold on. Can you do Billy and I'll do Phil in this scene, please?
No.
Please.
No.
Can I at least do Phil's lines?
You can at least do Phil's lines. So, and he goes to, and obviously Phil's there just being like, oh, come on, Jay, sort it out. Lexi needs you. Come on. You're doing it for Lola. Do the fucking marathon. You melt. But yeah, and Honey and Jay quickly leave as Billy kneels down and goes like, Honey, will you marry me? And that's where Phil chimes in.
No, and don't call me Honey. And I went. It's like that one.
It's EastEnders. No, and don't call me Shirley. It's fucking. It's beautiful. It's absolutely perfect.
Just you know that.
It's like, Honey, will you marry me? You just see Phil just. No. Don't call me Honey. It's a fucking gold. It's like I said, Phil. It's why I'm so happy whenever they give Phil like comedy stuff to do because he fucking nails it every time.
Like it is that scene out of Airplane where your man's talking to him. It's like Shirley, and he's like, "Yeah, don't call me Shirley." And I'm like, "Yeah, it is that. It is that."
Yeah,
this One that had some of my fun day. Some of my favorite scenes Like we will get to in a minute, but the ostrich man is my favorite. I want more of him.
Yeah, so I described these sets of scenes like when Billy ran with the Olympic torch, where he's just every fucking thing bad happening to him is happening. Or like the episode where Alfie needs to search for a condom. And he's like going through puddles, he gets hit by a car. Yes, he like sells something to a bunch of kids to try and get a jolly. Like fucking, it's just everything that can go wrong goes wrong. So Billy at the start of like in the queue at the marathon drops the fucking ring, and then he climbs over to collect the ring. The police intercept him, and then he sits with a fucking guy in an ostrich costume.
Oh, and this guy is fucking out of his tree. He's mental. I love him. I know he's an actor. I really wish he was just an actual. Like I wish this man in an ostrich suit was an actual person. How can I describe like he was an actual runner who was pulled over and told to do these things?
Yeah.
You're probably on EastEnders, mate. I'm gonna be on EastEnders. You have to get pulled over. Go, fuck. Like, I don't know if these were filmed on the Sunday. If they were, that's impressive.
Yeah, it was also filmed on the Sunday, I'm pretty sure.
I just, fucking buckled me. It's Billy sat in a van, and then across from is a man who's so mental. He wanted to run with an ostrich, but he can't. He can't, but he's pulled him over. Oh.
Yeah, he was alright, but I don't know. He looked like fucking. Oh, bloody hell, what's he fucking called? He looked like Mr. Biffo, which, if anybody knows, a fucking like it's a very niche reference from like Digitizer, you know, a fucking little like game TV show. Anyone know that fella? That's who I fucking thought it was.
I thought it was the comedian who used to go on an 8 out of 10 countdown those cats. Or 8 out of 10 cat out there. I butchered it.
8 out of 10 countdown does fucking cats. Fucking hell.
But you know that the guy who had the beard and the like long hair who just speak very slowly. On it, and he
no.
Fair enough. 8 out of 10 countdown.
I mean, yeah, I don't even know if you fucking know what it is. 8 out of 10 countdown does fucking cats. Fucking hell. But yeah, essentially, it turns out that this lad's the ostrich man's been incepted because he's a fucking kleptomaniac. He's just nicking everything. He's just stealing everything. And fucking, you know, but Billy talks to the guy like, you know, I want to get married today. You know, Lola passed a year ago. It's all in her memory, and he's like, you know what, fine, you can leave. And then he finally gets, and then Jay and Honey finish the race, and they're all like, fucking, oh, you know, you did it. Lexi apologizes to Jay. It's all good. And then Billy, like, runs, and then he's out of breath. He fucking steals Honey's water. It's just fucking hilarious. So, oh, you just ran a marathon? Oh, fucking hell, give me all the fucking water. Oh. And then he goes to do it. He goes to propose. He's lost the ring. The ostrich man stole it. Stole the fucking ring. And then I'm pretty sure even the guard's like, this ring's like 15 quid. What you doing? Well, you know, it's not real diamond, for fuck's sake. Come on. It's not real diamond. Jesus. And yeah, they all get back to the pub. They scatter Lola's ashes in the middle of the square in the flower beds. And they all get into the Queen Vic. They're all getting drinks. And it turns out that after the marathon, instead of Billy, Honey proposed to Billy. And it's like, that's wholesome. It was fucking wholesome as shit. I don't like Honey. I never really enjoyed Billy and Honey together. But here, in this form, pretty good. That was very nice to see. It's nice to see them getting some happy ending.
Now, I just want some context, right? Can you explain to me why Honey and Jay were a thing? Like, why was Billy cock-blocked?
Well, he wasn't cock-blocked. It's just... Billy and Honey broke up because he slept with Tina back in the day. That's why they broke up. And then it was kind of on and off again, back and forth kind of deal. And yeah, when the fuck did she actually get back? Because, and I'm pretty sure like Honey and Billy were kind of back and forth. I think at some point she was with Jack, or at least it was teased that she may have been with Jack. And yeah, Honey leaves Billy. Honey nearly kisses Jack. And then she gets with a guy called Adam Bateman, who was a dentist, but I'm pretty sure Adam was he was like a serial cheater type deal. And, you know, he cheated with Habiba back, you know, if you remember who that fucking is. No one really does. And, you know, there was this big thing because she was kind of like coerced. She was kind of like controlling. He was kind of controlling her, and this sparked an eating disorder fucking thing. And then Jay kind of helps. She then leaves to deal with her bulimia, which she kind of developed. Then Honey goes on a date with the bloke who drugs her, and she passes out in an alley, like kind of like drugged out of her fucking mind. Jay scares him off and takes Honey to the hospital, and then through feelings, they actually kind of work towards getting together. They share a kiss, and then it was through the lockdown as well, where fucking their relationship developed because they were living together, and you know, they got to see the different side to one another. But then, obviously, they went, what the fuck are you guys doing, lads? Like, what the fuck? Jay and Honey. And Honey realised that you know, she's like a proper adult woman with kids, and Jay's like a fucking 20-year-old with no real responsibilities. Like, didn't want to be putting a stop to things. And, I mean, this was why I've had enough of Billy lately, because Billy the whole time was just like, oh, what, you with him? And it's like, yeah, Billy, you're fucking gross as shit, man. Like, you're not entitled to Honey, for fuck's sake. Like, he was just being a massive prick about it. Even if you don't like the fucking... Even if you don't like, bit like Billy, or Honey, or Jay and Honey, like, he was just he was such a prick about it. And he was just whining like a little bitch, like somebody had stolen his toy. And it's like, Billy, grow up. But there we are. That's the long tangent conclusion to the question you asked about 10 minutes ago. Point being, it was a weird lockdown decision at a bad time in the show. And ever since, I'm pretty sure Clenshaw came in charge, he went, oh. Even before that, probably, they went, what the fuck are you doing? It feels like the only reason they were together is because I'm pretty sure Jay did an interview where he said that, like, Honey was his, like, childhood crush, and he always wanted to kiss her. So it felt like they were trying to do him a favour. But because lockdown restrictions, obviously, he never actually got to do it. So the storyline was fucking ruined. And obviously Jay and Honey split up so that him and Lola could get back together. And that was the timeline. Fuck me, I went through all my years of EastEnders there. That was fucking ridiculous. All the shit I forgot that existed. But yeah, so Billy and Honey getting married, cool stuff. Looking forward to it. I don't really care about their wedding, I won't lie. I'm not that interested. But I'm more interested in the stuff that's going to come up as a result of all the Nadine stuff. Lexi admits to Jay that she's terrified about being forgotten because, you know, she isn't his by blood. And he's like, oh, well, you know, like, fucking, yeah, but, like, you know, I was with your mum. You are mine. Like, who the fuck cares? I'm not gonna fucking abandon you, for fuck's sake. But then Nadine shows up again, and she fucking gives a big performance of what it felt like to me. Like, oh, you know, Jay, why would I come if I didn't want you to be the dad? And then, oh, it's your daughter, and I've got nothing and no one. And he offers to, like, help her, and I'll support you, etc., etc. But then later on, Nadine's seen answered an angry phone call demanding money, and she takes off the baby bump. So she's not pregnant, and Jay's just in for the con. And then Jay tries to get Nadine to kind of be around the family, and, you know, I'm preparing for the future. And he just starts embarrassing her by just being like, have you thought about breast pumps yet? Wow, you look really good. You look so good in your pregnancy. I remember looking like shit. You know, ever thought about antenatal classes? And then Nadine's just like, oh, God, get me out of here. Well, it's very good stuff. It's very, very good. Jay apologizes and then goes to feel the baby bump, but she freaks out knowing that if he feels the baby bump, he's going to know that it's just a fucking fleshy fucking cushion. And Jay then even apologizes and offers to take her out as well, but Lexi sees Nadine slipping vodka into her Coke, and then Lexi is like, I've fucking seen her do it. But Jay picks Nadine, and Lexi then, picking the path of least resistance, apologizes, but then makes a face and essentially just like, fuck you, you cow. Doesn't trust Nadine. What are you thinking, mate? What are you looking at? What are you playing with?
Nothing, don't worry. I've been listening, don't worry. What do I think of Jay and Nadine? I don't know. Poor Jay is getting poor catfish, and I don't like it. I don't like it. He don't like it. And I just want to see Jay be happy, but he can't be happy. He's been roped into this storyline. But I'm hoping it has a nice conclusion, and that's what I'm hoping for. And if it doesn't have a nice conclusion, I'm going to be so disappointed. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to rant about it on my podcast that I do every Thursday.
Poor. Yeah, like, I was surprised they did it so early, but it will just be a time of the Mitchells trying to rat out Nadine and figure out why she's a fucking prick, essentially. And I'd yeah, and obviously it's been teased, so spoilers. Old fucking Alan Ford's back as Billy's dad, and he's gonna play a part in being like, she's fucking faking it, the fucking faking bitch. I look forward to it. I wonder, you know, it's going to be interesting to see who's demanding money, and it's like, you know, people think it might be Emma, but also I did mostly believe it, but I also half didn't, simply because Twitter's fucking smart, and they went, yeah, 26 weeks ago Jay was in a coma, so unless something bad happened then, probably not Jay's. So that was eagle-eyed Twitter fucking nailed, like, banged it on the head. But yeah, that's all the Lexi and Jay stuff. It'll be, I think that Billy's dad will kind of pair up with Lexi, and they'll suss it out that Nadine's doing something dodgy. Oh, and fuck me, there's still more to go. So I just realised the way I've trucked your camera's like fucking full and something, so it's a bit too high. No, the other way. There we are. Fucking hell.
Yes.
Yeah, it works. Fuck it. All right, now, so I spent way too long talking about that segment, so let's fucking rattle through the Britney and Whitney stuff. It's kind of come to a head. Hmm?
No, we're not rattling. We're going to take our slowest time.
Yeah, you can say that. You've fucking been looking at the floor for the last 10 minutes. Fucking yeah, you can fucking talk. I've been doing all the talking here, mate.
All right.
What you added to the last segment? I think this is good. I look forward to seeing what's gonna happen. It's good. Sound cheers, mate. That's the fucking critical analysis I bring you in for, mate. Yeah, Brittany and Whitney stuff. Brittany crashes a bike into Billy. Billy freaks out despite him running into the fucking road. Why'd you fucking hit me? I don't know, Billy, because you fucking ran off the curb. You're supposed to check left and right, Billy. You fucking ball bag. Come on. Don't blame the kid that you got ran into. It's a two-way street. I don't even mind Billy currently, but I fucking... He just needs to grow up, alright? He's 63 years old and he's still an absolute drip.
He's 63.
He's an old man.
He can't be 63.
What do you mean? How old do you reckon he is?
52.
Come on. What you talk? He's 61.
Alright, so you were pushing the narrative that he was an old man.
I said he was like 63. He's only... I don't know how old he is in storyline, but... When was he born? How old is Billy?
1995.
I'm not looking for fucking Billy Mitchell, the fucking lion gamer. He's 64. See, I was correct. But he still runs around like he's a fucking gormless teenager, for fuck's... That's my problem with Billy. Like... fucking fuming. Fuck you, Billy. He's sound, but he's... Fuck you. Stop acting like it. Stop acting like you're 24, okay? That's all I ask. And can we get Billy a stable job and actually have money now? Can he stop being poor as fuck, please? Like, please. Just let him have an actual job or something. But yeah. Brittany crashed a bike into Billy, and it turns out that she has type 2 Usher syndrome, which is a rare genetic disease that affects hearing and vision, can result in hearing loss and vision loss, and particularly, from what I remember reading is that her type means that she can't really see well at night, like her night vision is fucked. Obviously, she's already had some hearing loss, but can lose both her eyesight and her hearing. Like, I think it's like hearing's like middle age to later, and it's something like that essentially. I did a bit of reading into it, but don't really need to too much because EastEnders didn't really need to do much fucking reading into it either. Because, you know, I will say Chris Crenshaw loves to slap a social issue storyline on Whitney for some reason. Like, just let her chill, all right? Fuck me. But yeah, Zach is trying to help, but Whitney's terrified of telling Zach the truth, and at this point, it felt like Zach's kind of becoming a bit more reasonable. What do you reckon?
Well, I reckon Zach's been a bit more reasonable.
Yeah,
it's great, but like Zach, like Brittany, she's Brittany, like, come on, Zach. Her mom is a piece of shit. And is a druggie. And druggies deserve to die. When they raise kids. When they raise kids poorly. Yeah.
You're allowed to take drugs. I'll take drugs. Is that mine?
You're allowed to
prescribed?
Take drugs, but you're not allowed to have kids.
Not allowed to neglect you. Not allowed to neglect your fucking children. There we are.
Exactly. No, I might just be unless. No. I will make an exception. Unless the partner in crime that's also doing the drugs for you has a lot of land. Now that is fair enough, because then you could overdose and steal the land, and then the positives outweigh the negatives. get some lovely houses on the land, you know. Just put it out there for Tiffany or whatever the fuck the lady's name is, the mother.
Keely.
Keely. Keely. Keely sounds like Haley when you think about it. So
Have
yeah,
you been smoking the weed? Come on, fucking keep going. Get to the fucking point here. Jesus Christ.
No, I just want to delay this podcast more so you can just leave.
It's like when you're doing a fucking presentation, but it finishes in 2 minutes. All right, my presentation is on the effects of drinking tea in the morning. It is good. Done. Anyone drink tea here? Yeah, I like mine with 2 sugars and no milk. It's like a fucking. Get to the fucking
like Zach is reasonable here. Like, why are you bringing the mother in? Surely the social workers just sorted out. Again, all they need is my favorite social worker, the big fat black guy Jolly, he was actually called Jolly. We're not racist. He was actually called Jolly. And they need to bring him in. He was lovely. But you know, it's just I can't describe it. I just can't. I went on a rant. I completely forgot my train of thought, and now I'm just thinking about Jolly, my social worker.
Fucking hell.
I might be on the marijuana actually.
I don't want a fucking water for this. Point. Also, I will say they can't just get the social worker to do the shit. The social worker doesn't fucking know that Brittany's here.
Yeah, no, I know that, but he wants the social worker to do it.
Yeah. But yeah, fuck it. I'm just going through all this. It's too long. But yeah, Zach somewhat has felt a bit more reasonable. Not the entire throughout the week. Let's be real. Not entirely most reasonable at the end of the week, but we'll get there. Zach worries for the long-term future with Brittany and feels angry when Whitney misses another baby scan. And Zach kind of says to Lauren, like, I wish I never went to Milton Keynes, you know. And Lauren tries to get Whitney to admit the truth to Zach. And the Duff Duff episode 2 is Lauren saying, tell Zach or I will, you know. Classic EastEnders ultimatum. Whitney doesn't tell them as Brittany gets into a fight before school. And it's fucking... The kid's calling her feral and a povo, and she like throws glasses on the ground. And fucking mate, Whitney hears about this and goes to fucking confront the kid, and Zach's like, "Fucking leave it, Whit," and Whitney's like, "Fucking, I don't have any sleeves." Fucking like pulling the sleeves up, and she fucking tries to, like shake down the fucking kid. And she's terrible at it. She's terrible at threatening this fucking kid. Because it's a fucking... Yeah! Well, I'll fucking tell your mum. Alright? And you're gonna get 3 sweets at lunchtime and not 4. It's like, oh, wow. Yeah, I'm terrified. Fucking hell. Like, I'm not saying Whitney should have given her a slap. But she was a bully. And... fuck her.
I mean, not to fact shame, but like, you know, maybe love, maybe stop picking on the kids, and maybe stop picking on the kids and actually, you know, stop picking on the jellies.
I'm not shaming the girl. Going through puberty, she might fucking lose all that weight through puberty. Might all be baby fat. You never know.
It could be baby fat. We don't know. But like, I'm not shaming you, love. Just don't pick on a poor girl. You know, she can barely see. She can barely hear. How do you think she's gonna feel at a Metallica concert?
Why Metallica?
I don't know.
Mate, what you on today? You know. I say that I need to shut that fucking blind, but I can't be bothered, so my face is just half fucking obscured. But but keeping it fucking rolling. Yeah, Whitney tries to intimidate this fucking kid, and this kid, you know, she is relatively, like, shaken by it, but it's also Whitney, and she's not fucking scary whatsoever. Like, fucking, it's unbelievable at how shit she was. Like, just get the claws out of some shit. Just slap her or something. The kids aren't gonna tell. Don't fucking go, yeah, you're gonna regret it. Don't you pick on her. And obviously, the little kid gets angry and fucking yells at Brittany again. Because why the fuck wouldn't you? Alright, let me tell you, at least from what I can see, if you ever get a parent involved and that parent is not like a fucking 6'4" massive dad who goes, I'll fucking batter you, you fucking prick, who scares the ever-living shit out of them, just don't intimidate a fucking kid, alright? It's not worth it. Alright? Fucking, like, she clearly didn't threaten her well enough because she wasn't fucking terrified.
There's only one thing you do to threaten a kid. One thing you do, get a gay dad involved. Because they will rock your fucking shit. They will rock your fucking shit, I'll tell you what. So he'll get in there, he'll fucking tell you you're not dressed well, he'll fucking say that hairstyle doesn't suit you, he'll run you down and fucking bury your looks. And also, I just like to bring up my dad will beat your dad, and just one kid walks in and goes, my dad will bum your dad.
But yeah, essentially, fucking, it's just Whitney did it and he was so garbage. Like I said, if Zach did it and Zach went, I'll fucking batter you. Oh, I'm sorry. Like if Phil came up to you with a bat, oh, I'm sorry, Phil. Oh, God. I'll never do it again. Open the door for him. Okay, I'll open the door for him as well. All right, now shit yourself. Oh, I'm shitting myself. Oh. Like, just... yeah, just... You gotta know your worth, essentially. And Whitney's not good at threatening people. Ugh. Where the fuck even are we at? Oh, yeah. Brittany's angry at Whitney for mouthing off, and Brittany reveals that Whitney fucking stole her. Nothing's above board about it, and she's tired of it being a secret. Zach asks Whitney the truth, and Lauren's also there, who gets all the abuse, as Whitney's like, you fucking told her, you bitch, how fucking dare you? Get the fuck out of my house. Your life is shit. Your life is fucking shit. Just going for blood. Whitney says Zach is incapable of loving a kid who isn't his own, but Zach says it's about the lies and they aren't a team anymore. And Zach's drinking by himself, and Lauren goes in and orders a double vodka, which she kind of nurses but doesn't actually drink, and they both flirt up a fucking storm. They're pumping. Let's just cut the bullshit. They're pumping. The sexual tension's right there. I felt like, fuck me, am I supposed to be seeing this? You know, I'm like peeking behind a curtain or something. Like, bloody hell, fucking hell, guys. Jesus. So Zach and Lauren go for food and flirt while they're eating chips, while fucking Whitney, Sonia, and Penny are like, you know, you got Usher syndrome. This is what it is. You know, family's important. You know, with us as girls, we have your back. And Brittany's like, where's Zach and all this? And Zach's fucking eating chips out of Lauren's mouth down an alley. Fucking, absolutely making the fuck out down an alley. Getting some of that salt and vinegar. Yeah, exactly.
Whenever like you mention someone eating food out of someone else's mouth, I'm just reminded of that one fucking Twitch guy. That one guy who phoned into a live streamer. It was like, yeah, phone in with your honest, like your deep dark secrets, like phone in. And I can't find the clip anymore. But he fucking phones in. This guy phones in and goes, yeah, like when my girlfriend birth feeds me. So she chews the food and then she gives it to me, and I'm like, oh, like I understand have your kings made, but I can't have someone go, fucking Ash, chew my food and just pour it into my mouth. Like, oh no, I can't, Eddie, I can't. Like, fucking hell. Oh, I'm like, oh, that's a lovely chip you have there. But my thoughts on this, I love this. I love Britney's now a unit. She's a part of the gang. You know, she has the pass. She can now say she has a friend in a wheelchair, so she can't tip someone over in a wheelchair because she has a friend in a wheelchair. So she has the ultimate car. Yeah. We get that too. We're disabled too, technically, by law.
I don't know if I'm technically disabled, but
I'm
not mentally ill, so there's the pass, boys.
I can't fucking disability money, so I'm technically disabled. I mean, I have a badge.
You are disabled, mate. It's all right. It's all right. Yes,
I can barely. Like honestly, mate, it's just whenever I see Penny in a wheelchair, I'm just reminded of that story my dad tells me every time he sees his bald friend in a wheelchair. They were in school once, and they were messing around, and he said, "Oh, your wheelchair." So they went running around the halls in his wheelchair, in the man's wheelchair. And there was one time they were in a nightclub. And actually, you know, you want to show off your dance moves. So, like, the man in the wheelchair was obviously doing fucking wheelies in his wheelchair. He tipped over him. Dad just left him there and just fucked off.
Okay, now.
I think it was they were in a nightclub or something like that. But like, oh no, I'm loving Britney. Like, I'm not one of them Britney anti fans. I'm an anti Keely fan. But like, I
do like Britney though. I like Britney. I've seen it. Mate, people fucking hate Whitney and Britney. I don't understand it. I get it. Maybe it's the Ben Mitchell fucking. What are you putting in that water bottle? Oh, it's like a little fucking quaver. Just fucking. What is that? I don't know. It's too fucking light in the room. I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's the Kinder eggs. Do you know, like the Kinder egg box?
Oh, you just peeled it out. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks.
Only
discovered that at 20.
Fuck me. Where are we even going here? Yeah, people fucking hate Whitney and Britney, and it probably is the Ben Mitchell effect, where you've seen her do the same shit for years, and it's like, oh, just fuck off. But like, people fucking despise her. It's like, oh, Whit again, making everything about herself. She can't do it. It's like, fuck. It's like, the way I describe Whitney is she's a terrible partner, but she's a good mum. But she has that like soap problem where instead of choosing the path of least resistance, she chooses the path of fucking spikes and fucking everything on the floor. Like, and it's like, yep, just walk through this barefoot. Oh, for fucking hell. Oh, what's everything in pain? Fucking just getting a bunch of stuff like jabbed in there. Like, oh. That's how I describe Whitney. I like Britney. I think she's got a nice little charm to her. Like, kind of cheeky. I mean, she's just Whitney 2.0. So, like, that's how it's
gonna be gone soon, isn't it?
Oh yeah. She's gone soon for sure. I don't think she lasts another month.
My favorite thing about the week, just in general, like also with EastEnders, I think EastEnders the second. There's this person in the last video Discord talking about like the Eurovision, and I just think, oh, do you know that Dustin the Turkey? I don't know if you know Dustin the Turkey has.
No.
He was basically a puppet that was a turkey, and he entered the Eurovision for Ireland one year, and people got mad at him for some reason. And we were just talking about the Eurovision, and I still am sad that Ireland never entered the Eurovision with My Lovely Horse in the Father Ted show.
Why is it the Eurovision?
I don't know. I don't know why.
It's just Eurovision. That's it. There's no just Eurovision.
But like, I just thought, like, if you are a fellow British person, leave your Eurovision songs down below and let us know your favourite Eurovision songs. Mine is My Lovely Horse by Father Ted. Obviously not a real one. But fuck you. I made this question, so I can give my own answer. Do you have a favorite Eurovision song?
Not really, but I'll probably say the one with a sexy saxman on.
Oh,
that one.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
But that's all I got for that.
I thought on
the
the
dynamic. Yeah, there we are. I was gonna fucking say, but he's diverted it again.
My thoughts on the week of EastEnders is it's pretty good. I just felt bored watching some of these episodes. Probably because I watched 3 episodes in a row and then watched the fourth one. But I prefer watching 3 and then doing the fourth one separately. If I my way, I'd be doing 4 in a row and then actually it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But you're fucking phoning me. But yeah, Ash does it daily, I believe. I do 3, then 1. So watching like 3 in a row, you do get some slog moments in it, like some moments just drag if you're watching it back. I mean, to be fair,
I think that's the problem. Just because it is just a slog, because it is just 3 episodes, and you're like, oh fuck it. Like it's one reason why I swapped to doing it daily is because I'm not like it, because I used to do it. It would be Wednesday night. It'd be 10, and I'd be like, I gotta watch the fucking EastEnders. Then you watch 3 in a row, and you're like. You get into it because it's usually good stuff, but it's still like, I gotta fucking watch it for the podcast. But if you do just watch it because you're interested, it's a lot easier to do. I couldn't imagine going back to doing 3 and then the 1.
Like Monday's episode intrigued me. It was just Tuesday's episode that I did not like. There was something off about it. Wednesday I loved it because like Brittany was being bullied and I just found it funny. Like there's the guard picking, because obviously it's the guard picking on her. But like you look at the guard and you're like, love, in reality you'd be picked on. Let's be honest. But I also, we forgot to bring up Bernie return in a cab. Thought she was gone forever, but she's back in Spain. Doesn't have a lovely tan on her, but what can you do? So it was a pretty good week of EastEnders. Just 2 steps would drag for me. Wednesday's episode was all right, but Monday was the best episode, and Thursday would be second, just simply because of the family dynamic with Brittany and the 3 ladies.
Yeah,
and then
nice.
It would go Wednesday, Tuesday. That's my ranking. But Monday can't be defeated with the Oscars.
So what do you think of the? What do you think of Lauren and Zach?
Oh, it's going to be a shag in a stable. It's going to be interesting. I'm not prepared for Whitney to be like, well, Zach, your child. Fuck you, you're not seeing it. Because my honest opinion, I think he's a Chris Clencher idea, is Zach. I think he is. So. He might
roughly.
He might have been introduced just before Chris Clencher, but I wish Zach went with Whitney. That's my opinion.
Yeah, me too.
I understand it's like if you have intrigue in the character, use it. Because I'm not going to be like, why the fuck are they using this character and not this character? I don't like the show. I don't know why Zach's being used over Felix. But I do. It's probably because Zach would bring in people and Felix would just turn everyone against them for some reason. Well, we all know the reason. Wokeness. So like I just wish Zach was gone with Whitney. But it will be nice to see Whitney's final storyline happen, and it is nice to see that Zach will have hopefully a new relationship with Lauren. It might be.
Lauren and Zach have so much more chemistry than fucking Whitney and Zach does. Like, and they've only had about 2 weeks worth of scenes with each other. That's what I would say. It really feels like there's just so much more chemistry there. And yeah, I think that's that. The week was good. It was a decent episode. Obviously, week 69. This has been a longer podcast because Piggy's been on that 420 day again. Fucking the point. I'm fucking going round. I'm circling the point. Pete, are you gonna hit the point? I'm circling the point. I've lost my train of thought. Fucking hell. 3 minutes for this.
I mean, especially the fit. I'm currently in a pair of shorts with this shirt on me. Like I can stand if you want, but like this is some outfit.
I'll just just don't expose yourself, mate. It's all right.
I'll show you my feet, lads. I'll show you my feet.
Biggie has become the most favourite person on Watching Wolford. Yeah, go on, mate. What's the fit? Show us. Oh, the legs are out. Got white shorts on. Fucking hell.
I wonder if I actually just fucking. Oh.
I thought you would.
Yeah, no, you can't see the short.
Do a jump. Don't do a jump. Fucking.
The first one we closed in the wash. The first one we closed in the washing machine. Hold on, it's from the chair.
No, what? Just fucking hell.
There you go.
What's happening here? That might be one of the least athletic jumps I've seen in my life. I like how you nearly tripped yourself up preparing to jump. Are you like, fucking hell.
When we do year 2 in review, this has to be brought up.
Fucking cheeky flash of the belly as well. That shirt came up. Bloody hell. It's all out there. But yeah, this has been the Watching Wolford podcast, episode 69. The awards. Fine. We don't need fuck them. Do them next week. The podcast's been long enough. Yeah, thanks for watching Wolford episode 69. Bit more of a weirder one, bit more of a wackier one, bit more off the rails. But what you see is what you get. But yeah, thank you all for watching. If you like the podcast, make sure to comment on the channel, like the video, and subscribe for all things Watching Wolford. And finally, if you want to join in on the conversation and take part in some of these like weekly discussions we generally have about the episodes, join the Discord. Link in the description. Thank you for watching the podcast. Join us on the next one. See you then. Bye-bye.